Hey guys, today we're catching and cooking armadillo. Join me.
There he is. He's way over. I got to stick it to you.
I tell you, when I missed that armadillo, is I got a little bit of adrenaline, so it's fun. I like hunting and chasing things. So this is all armadillo sign of them looking for insects and nuzzling in the ground here. You see, all fresh. It's all armadillo in the area looking for, I guess, whatever the armadillos eat.
Insects.
Insects, bugs.
Now you know where armadillos have been in a cattle ranch.
Right?
Whenever the cow patties have been flipped over, they let them dry out a little bit. They'll flip them over and take all the pill bugs and insects out from underneath the cow patty.
Bob's wife without the catch pole. Hey, did you find a shed?
I found a kind of a pathetic shed. It's a little tiny one, but it's been broken off, eaten on.
It's a trophy.
It's an old
That's
one.
a jackalope shed.
That's exactly what that is.
I
I am
usually
mistaken.
I usually just see the does hopping around out here, but that's a good looking jackalope.
You can't take armadillo hunting seriously, man.
Armadillo.
No disrespect to the armadillo. I already missed one. But truth be known, it was my first shot at catching one, so net grabbing distance and not do any lunging behavior like I did first try. So if we get up on one next time, I'm going to use my stalking feet.
Give it an hour. Once it's completely dark, run roads, check out lights from neighbors, and look for armadillos, because everybody out here, the armadillos get out of control pretty fast and they'll tear up everything real quick.
There's an armadillo hole right here. We know it's an active armadillo hole because we saw the armadillo from that burrow. So what I'm going to do is, they only work around the area about 30 yards or so in a circle. I'm going to wait on top of the burrow for the armadillo to come out, and then I'm going to be able to have an easier chance catching it by blocking off the tunnel, because once it's startled, if it's close to the burrow, what it's going to want to do is just go directly back into the burrow. All I had to do was let the armadillo come out, put the net in front, and then when the armadillo tried to come back in, it would go into the net. Maybe he's not here anymore. I got Wes S. We need to get an armadillo, and I've been working hard. It's just not happening. So Wes drove 6.5 hours just to get me an armadillo. He's on the job.
That is where he's coming from. No, it's probably not in there anymore. But, you know, best of my luck, he'd be sharing it with a rattlesnake. That is a badger den. The difference is it goes back and it sheds dirt off. It's not a shallow thing. That hole's probably at least 7 or 8 feet deep. And it may not be a den. Could be a gopher hole, but that's the one thing that can outdig a gopher. That's a badger.
Get him. Alright guys, we got the beast right here. Now, a lot of people are kind of scared about handling them. Armadillo, I don't blame them. They can carry leprosy, although very rare. I think it's only 1 or 2% of the population. The 9-banded, and I haven't counted the bands on this guy, are the only ones that I know that can potentially carry leprosy. 95% are completely immune from the disease. As far as I know, leprosy is curable. It's bacterial in nature, so it can be cooked and purified for cooking. You know, through the cooking process, you can end up with an armadillo that's edible. So that's what we plan to do. There are some ideas about cooking in the shell, but I'm not schooled on that. So I think maybe a pot roast. So I'm gonna go meet back up with the rest of the crew. We've got a few guys bumming around here. Bob Hanser, I think, is back at camp. So yeah, let's turn this guy into a meal. I just wanted to take him out here this morning, show you what he looks like, and just enjoy, you know, being out here in South Texas and exploring what all it has to offer. It's still good firewood. You throw my firewood away for, Wes?
I'm putting it to the side.
Oh.
Ate my Wheaties. Never mind, we can use this. Yeah, go big, then we could go home, I guess.
We're cooking an armadillo here.
We don't get 2-3 foot of snow every other day here. We'll try to keep the flames down to about here. If that's okay, about 3 foot.
Okay, I was doing it wrong the whole time I was here. It was way too hot. All my fires have been pretty big here because it's the woods everywhere. Just as they say, chunk it on is like chuck it. We would say chuck it on. They say chunk it on, which means throw. So they would chunk it on. I would chunk it on and have a way too big of flame fire. You don't know that's mesquite? Mesquite.
It looks like mesquite hardwood, but where's the rest of the mesquite?
It's mesquite. Mesquite. It's all mesquite.
Where's the yellow?
Mesquite. Yellow. It's red. Red mesquite. Bob gave us some instruction. He's off pursuit of a hog as we speak. So we're going to cut the outside, both sides, all the way to the front. And the way Bob explained it was at the back here, there is an attachment point up against the backbone. So it's a little piece of cartilage. We got to scoop that out, and then the whole animal should basically separate.
I'm eating them, but I just showed up with a plate. This time I had to show it with a knife, so I'm ready.
I've never had armadillo before, so this is going to be my first time.
Tastes nothing like chicken.
All right, I'll see you guys on the other side. 1 chunk, 2 chunks. Probably the most dangerous beast we've cleaned so far. Potentially carrying all sorts of dangerous parasites. And the parasites will instantly become null and void.
The recipe for this cornbread was given to me by a 68-year-old, was every bit the American. But he saw me and saw that I was down on my luck and asked me, "What's wrong with you, white boy?" So I told him, I said, I can't come up with anything to eat. I was a young guy at the time. I hadn't reached legal to be out of my own age yet. But he told me, he said, "Go get you some cornmeal and some lard, and then go to them convenience restaurants, and they got them condiments out there. Just get you some salt and some pepper and whatever else you can get away with, and bring it back and I'll show you what to do." And he took his little pan and we built a little fire. He boiled some water, mixed everything together, and I ate cornbread until I was sick, and I've been eating that stuff ever since. It's cheap, it's easy, and it's good. And I wish I'd asked the man his name. But anyway, that's how you make an American staple. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Y'all still out, don't die. This is that cornbread. It's just about done. It just lacks a little dash of flavor. Real culture. Y'all give this guy a thumbs up, man. He is, I've been here, I've followed this guy since he was 800 subs. Okay, I'm claiming it. I'm one of the original,
dude, that's
lovers of the channel.
If you're below 1,000, that's like,
now I got to see what he actually put. Yeah, we don't deserve this video, but y'all give him a thumbs up.
It's a lot of work, right?
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, I put the hours in. We put the hours in.
That really does smell good.
You surprised it smells good?
Yeah, actually. I mean,
You're not sure. You're never sure.
you're never sure. I mean, it's an armor-plated rat.
So we've had this on for hours.
Hours.
We lost track, probably 4 hours. All right, so armadillo for me is one of the ones that makes me wonder about my life choices. Gonna eat armadillo, which potentially carries leprosy. My mouth is not watering.
I've eaten it before. I know it's good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
It's good. I'm telling you, it's gonna taste good.
You got your bushcraft spoon? Go ahead, dig in.
My little bushcrafty spoon.
I'm gonna grab a piece of dark meat. That's what the meat looks like. Meat looks like meat. It always looks like meat. Should we season it again, or do you think it's good enough?
No.
Okay.
It's like seriously hot though.
So you got a spoon?
I'm
You got a
working.
spoonful?
I'm working.
Okay.
Yep. Ready?
So wait. Cheers
Cheers
to leprosy.
to leprosy. Here's to not getting leprosy. Use garlic.
Tastes like a cross between coon and turkey. Yeah?
Pretty much, yeah.
Would you say that?
Yeah.
It's not gamey.
It's not gamey at all.
There's no gaminess.
I think it's weird though. It's got like it tastes more like fowl than.
Yeah. It's got a bird texture. Yeah, it's definitely got bird. It's bird.
It's bird.
It's bird. It's not chicken. It's turkey.
Turkey-ish, dove-ish,
Dove?
turkey.
I've never had turkey.
Pigeon.
Or dove.
You know
Pigeon.
what? I bet.
Pigeon?
Pigeon. Tastes like armadillo.
100% armadillo.
100%.
Well, this has been an interesting experiment. I left this for overnight, a couple days, and not disturbed. So they're not actually using this den anymore. So obviously it can be a waste of time to try to sit and stalk a den for an armadillo.